Why are weddings so expensive? The Chicago History Museum has found the answer.
Our exhibition looks at what we see today as traditional and then goes back through history. This is actually the oldest wedding dress in the museum's collection that was connected to Chicago.
Curator Timothy Long found that weddings became retail events thanks to Chicago department store Marshall Field's.
Marshall Field & Company were pioneers in the wedding industry. They were the very first department store in the world to recognize the importance of the wedding to their final dollar. So much so that in 1924, they were the very first department store to launch a gift registry.
In the 19th century, women had one nice dress that they used for every nice occasion in their lives.
Why do you think this happened in Chicago, not, London or New York?
Because Marshall Field & Company were not only pioneers in the bridal wedding industry, but they were pioneers in the fashion industry. They were the first department store. They were the first to focus on give the lady what she wants. The way that they would provide services that the average bride could afford is by bringing in high fashion and then bringing in designers that would legally knock off the high fashions that were then priced for the middle class bride.
Couples in Chicago now spend $23,000 to $38,000 on their weddings. In the 1930s, they might have cost $400.
It was actually thought to be quite ostentatious to wear a white wedding dress, and in certain eras in the 19th century, it was actually thought to be rude because the difficulty to produce the color white, but then also the difficulty to keep it clean. Brides were trying to understand what additional places they could wear their garments to, and so this is a day bodice, but then there's a separate bodice for evening. So the same skirt would be worn for day and evening, but you would change the bodice to be appropriate for continued events.
I'm Jason Cochran in Chicago.